Welcome back to FTL once again, everyone. I'm Plays Games. I left you at the end of Sector 6, and Sector 6 has been our salvation. We've got a free hull repair drone from an event. We bought a burst laser 1, so we're able to pick and choose where our damage is applied, unlike the combat drone that just damages whatever he feels like. We bought a crew teleporter, got it maximum level, and in the crew teleporter we have Kirby, who's a mantis who's very nearly trained to maximum combat already. We have Kremite, who's helping out. He's nowhere near combat trained to even level 1 because the mantis has killed everything for him. And right at the end we managed to get enough scrap together from crew kills from these two excellent people, and we've got level 4 shields at long last. So let's get right in and do Sector 7. Rock homeworlds or a civilian sector? Ooh, choices. I don't think we need to... Do we need to buy anything else in stores? I mean, this will damage the mid-bait of the flagship, and we'll have a fully trained mantis so we can kill at least one person each time, in and out. This will defend, this will fix. I don't think we really need to buy anything else, but we could do with scrap to upgrade things. So I think, based on that rationale, we're going to do the rock homeworlds. The rock people are a powerful and proud race. It is not unheard of to have a peaceful journey through their lands, but don't count on it. And because we're in rock land, I don't think the firebomb's going to be much use anymore, so we'll keep the Hermes out. Okay, as usual, the further you get into the game, the less pings there are and the more spaced out they all are. Let's just do this one. You are immediately messaged by an imposing looking rock war vessel. You're the ship off to save the Federation, aren't you? And you expect to survive with that hunk of junk? How rude. We can say we're going to save them or die trying, or we can say we're strong enough to destroy you. Now this event is the event that unlocks the Rock Cruiser Type A. What you say is that we're strong enough to destroy you. One ship is not the same as a fleet, but at least you've got some fire. Meet us at these coordinates if you want to prove to us that the Federation is worth saving. They jump away. I add a quest marker to your map. Okay, it's over here, so it looks like we're doing the north path, even though it's not very many pings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and then out. Not great. Right, we'll do this one then. You see a small trading post and ask about refueling, but they respond, "Go away, we don't serve your kind here." How rude. Onwards. An ancient device is orbiting within the crystal rings of a nearby gas giant. You can't discern its nature or function, but it seems to have been deactivated for a very long time. Perhaps you can get some scrap from it. We can scrap it or we can leave it alone. This is also a ship unlock quest for the Crystal Cruiser. The Crystal Cruiser unlock quest comes in 3 parts. The first part is when you find a stasis pod floating in space and you take it on board. It doesn't give you a quest beacon, so randomly you stumble upon Zoltan scientists. If you remember, I think we had this in this run, but we bumped into some Zoltan scientists doing research on stasis, and if you have the stasis pod on board and you get a blue option and they investigate it, and inside it is a crystal crew member. Crystals are very much like rocks. They're an offshoot of the rock race. They have 125 health, they move very slowly, they're not immune to fire, but they only take half suffocation damage, and they have a special ability that locks the doors in a room to stop people coming in or leaving. And then the third part is if you find the rock homeworlds, because this ancient device only happens in this sector. So if you find this ancient device, and you previously found the stasis thing, and you found by accident the Zoltan scientist, and you have the crystal crew member, then you get a blue option here to go to the secret hidden extra sector and unlock the crystal cruiser, but we don't have any of that, so we'll just scrap it. As you start to break it apart, a rock military ship jumps nearby. You think you can come into our sector and just steal whatever you please? Prepare to die, vandals. Okay, they have a large missile and a bomb and a heavy ion, which isn't going to do them much good, so we'll turn the defense drone 1 on. They do have a med bay. They have a door system, so if we board, we wouldn't be able to run around. So what we're going to do, we're going to ion their shields and then disable the med bay and jump in. By disable, I mean damage with our laser. Here comes the bomb in the med bay, of course. Why not? Let's get this guy in here. We're missing an awful lot. Good. Shields are down. Medbay's on fire. I really want to keep the medbay offline, so I think we'll just keep shooting at it at the minute, just to keep it offline. Good. Managed to kill at least one of them. Keep the medbay offline and then damage. We might have to jump straight into that medbay, you know. Yep. Because these guys are not going to leave until it's repaired. Actually, let's damage the shields and hopefully one of them will run out of the room. Nope, they're going to stay here. That's fine. They're going to die anyway. Managed to deal enough damage with the lasers. Excellent. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. You strip it of useful materials. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, 84 scrap. Excellent. And best of all, the Mantis is now super combat trained to level 2. So he's doing 20% more crew damage on top of the extra damage he does from being a Mantis. So he's really cool now. Okay, let's do this rock quest. You arrive at the coordinates given and find yourself dangerously close to an M-class star. The other ship messages you. Let's see how long your puny ship can handle this heat. Prepare for a challenge. The rock ship starts to power up their FTL drive. If we are going to earn their trust, we must endure the heat for as long as they can. This is all you have to do in this beacon, is just survive long enough to let them jump away. If you actually destroy them, then you don't get the rest of the quest, so you just have to... Whoa, be cool, man. That's not cool. That's scary. Okay, they have laser 1, laser 3, halberd beam, so they can hurt us, as we saw, because they just did. I'm not going to pop a hull repair drone. I don't think we need to. They're about to jump away. They're about to take fire damage. Fire damage has come. Doorman's on fire. Oxygen's been smashed. They're about to leave. Everything's good. It's all good. See, their FTL's delayed because they're putting out fires on the ship. Oh, and they boarded us again. Right, that's fine. Open the doors, come in. Come on, get back into your piloting. You need to jump away. We need to do the quest. You're ruining your own quest. As they jump away, they relay coordinates to your navigation system. They must mean for you to follow them. I need another quest marker. Right, let's get these guys in here to fix this before it burns. These guys can stay fighting them. Luckily for us, it's over here, not down here. Let's just get away from the star. A rock ship flies past your windows and you recognise outcast decorations on the hull. These must be pirates. Okay, they have a laser Mark II and a big missile, so again, we'll spend 1 drone part. Put our defence drone outside. The boarders from the event are dead. Okay, they have no medbay, that's good for us. We'll have to wait until they cloak and uncloak again for us to jump in, otherwise we'll get caught. We're going to get the crew kill, it's just going to take a little while. They can't hurt us unless our defense drone misses. Famous last words. And we're going to jump out more or less as soon as the cloak is cooled down. I don't want to get caught by their cloaking device. That's enough for that. Come out, please. No point risking it when they have no medbay. There's no point to hang around longer than they have to. Just put the medbay up a bit faster. There we go. And again. Hopefully we'll kill at least one of them, maybe two of them. One. And back out. Back in the medbay. And back in the teleporter. Wait for them to cloak. Our shield guy is 4 shots away from being level 2 trained. That's good. I was going to turn off the engines to make sure that we got another 2 hits on the shield, but I thought, no. If this drone misses the missile, then we could need to rely on the evasion. That's 1. He just needs 1 more shield hit and he'll be super trained. There he is, hooray! Right, let's just bring these guys back out, heal them up. Next time we go in, that will be the crew kill. Things have been going fine since we got the crew teleporter and the mantis. Been getting lots of crew kills, lots of scrap. Things have definitely taken an upward swing. And that's the win. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. You strip it of useful materials, which come in the shape of 1 missile, 1 drone, 62 scrap. Excellent. No store in sight, so we'll max out the power and then we'll start working on the evasion. As we know, we need the evasion up as high as possible for the flagship fight. It looks quiet, but you realise your computer is being scanned. A hidden rock vessel hails you. Why do you fill your computer with lies? These are not the holy words. Before you can interject, they open fire. Okay, let's have a look. Burst laser 3, halberd beam. They could hurt us if all these hit. It will take us down to 1 shield, and this does 2 damage, -1 for that 1 shield, so they can still damage us. So we're going to have to eye on their shields. They have a bomb of some description. They have a med bay, which is very annoying. So I think we're just going to have to laser the weapons and eye on the shields. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get the crew kill on this one. We're just going to have to murder them. Oh well, you can't always get a crew kill. Their systems suffering, the rock ship attempts to make contact. Alien vessels, cease your attack, will pay. They're offering 4 fuel, 4 missiles and 36 scrap. That's quite good. We're going to accept that offer. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's do this one. Uh-oh. As soon as you arrive, you hear the telltale sounds of a teleporter and shouts reverberating through the ship. Prepare to burn, fleshy meat sack aliens. Intruders on board. 3 rocks. So let's get the mantis and the 3 humans right in here. Turn the med bay on to maximum and hope we can kill them. Luckily, because we've upgraded engines, the FTL drive is going really quickly. So let's just leave this ping now. I mean, the boarders will still be on board, but at least it won't be at a sun. You arrive at a massive Rockman shipyard and notice the ship that had just tried to kill you is docked and already being repaired. Well fought, I must say I did not expect you to survive. I am convinced of your strength and pledged to assist your cause. We'll immediately send an advanced cruiser to the Federation fleet and we will prepare our warships to move out. Now that's been taken care of, let's patch up your hull. Maybe we can improve its armour plating while we're at it. So this event is what unlocks the rock ship. Usually we'd have to complete the game with a different ship to unlock it, but we've just done this quest all the way to the end, so we've unlocked the rock ship. On top of that, we've been given an augment, which is rock plating, and they've repaired 12 hull points. Once these guys are dead, we'll be able to have a look at our new augment. Good. Augment. Rock plating. Superior hull armour provides a 15% chance to negate incoming hull damage, although the system's hit will still be damaged. So that's quite nice to have. I did tell you there were other methods of unlocking ships, and this is one of them. So the next playthrough may be the Rock Type A. One more ping and then on to Sector 8. You encounter a rock vessel and attempt to open trading frequencies, but they take it as an act of cultural transgression and open fire. Okay, they have a cloak, and they have a laser 1, and a laser 1, and a heavy laser 1, and a halberd beam. So again, potentially, if everything fires at the same time, they could hurt us. They have a cloak, and a teleporter, and a medical bay. This kinda sucks. Let's just have a pop. And 3 layers of shield. I'm not sure we're good enough to take down 3 layers of shield and damage a med bay before they can cloak and reset everything. Well, we did manage to kill the boarders, so that's 2 down. I think this is going to require the judicious and very precise use of a Hermes missile. We're going to wait for it to cloak and then decloak and then chuck the missile into their medical bay and then jump in straight away. And then 10 seconds later we'll follow up with bars and Astead. Hit. Oh, it missed. Well, we'll try again. I would like to get a crew kill just to finish off this sector on a high. And 3 damage is a lot. And hit. Yes! Jump into the med bay. Then you two get here. Prepare to jump in and join. And these two are going to go into the shield room, which will drag them off, and our two guys will go here in the shield room. And now it's 4 on 2. And our fresh guys are at the top, so they will be taking less damage. And it's all over. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. You strip it of useful materials. And I heard someone get a level up. It wasn't even Cremity, who was it? Astet. How is our weapons man better at close combat than our boarding crew member? Well, I'll take it. I will take it. What other upgrades can we do? Let's do this. 48% dodge is good. Exit Bing. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. An unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by a space pirate. The victim begins a distress message until the pirate cuts in and offers to split the bounty if you sit tight. They're offering us a paltry 1 missile, 1 drone, 38 scrap. I'm going to be a hero. The pirate ship stops its pursuit and locks weapons onto your ship. Pause. Get out the defense drone because we got a missile. 3 laser. Do not care about that. They don't have a clock, so we don't need the Hermes. We'll be able to strip off the shields with the ion and then disable the med bay with the laser and then jump in and murder them. We're going to get a crew kill here. These are almost nice words to say. We're going to get a crew kill. Right, shields down. Medical bay disabled. Men in. Let's just get all 4 of us in. Let's just smash them. Good. 2 and 1 in there. 2 and 2 in here. We're going to come over here. We're all going to come over here. We're all going to jump out. Because otherwise we'll get killed by the Zoltan explosion. Let's keep the pressure on the med bay. This Zoltan doesn't repair it. Right, fine. Let's just jump in. Pop. And pop. The pirates are all dead, leaving the ship dead in space. You scrounge what you can from the ship before contacting its former prey. So from these guys we get 1 fuel, 1 drone, 47 scrap. Upon closer inspection, you realise the ship under attack was a rebel scout. Well, we can destroy it and salvage it, or we can pay them to delay the fleet. Well, there's no point delaying their fleet. We're at the exit, nowhere else to go. You strip the ship of anything useful and leave its crew to hope help arrives. Another 3 fuel, 1 drone and 34 scrap. Excellent. And Cremity finally got level 1 combat training. This is good. Let's go to Sector 8. You arrive at the outpost, explain the thing. General Turzil of the Engi Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. Okay, General Tully says his spiel. We get the 10 fuel. We would have got repaired if we needed it, but we didn't. Okay, planted the base. The flagship's quite far away, you know. We can hit quite a few pings. I think we'll go here, 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 try and hit this repair and then get to the base. A civilian ship is broadcasting a request for assistance on a secure Federation channel. They are being harassed by rebel scouts. Will we respond? Yes, let's fight them. Boarding drone on its way. Defense drone in the air. Burst laser mark 2, which does 3. Don't care, we're immune. Missile. Don't care, we're immune. They do have a med bay, so we're going to eye on their shields, shoot the med bay, jump in. They've got a repair drone, but that won't do them any good, because that will get killed in close combat really quickly by these two. We're going to get a crew kill. Eventually. If we can stop missing and start hitting things, please. As long as it doesn't fire a missile and a boarding drone at exactly the same time, we should be okay. Good, shields down, medbay damaged, boarding crew in, punchy, 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 and the repair drone is going to die in about 3 seconds to this mantis. Good, dead. Right, let's jump out, kill 2 humans, that's good enough. We've gone back to missing so much that their shields are back up to level 2 and they fixed the med bay. But we've done it once and we'll do it again. They haven't spawned another repair drone yet. That's interesting. It means they must have used up all their drones firing boarding drones at us. Bad for them, good for us. Oh, come on, don't shoot my ion bolts with your lasers, that's just rude. Right, good. Haha, your medbay's on fire. Come and fight us in the shield room. Right, and these two can come in here and help out. They might even get a little bit of experience. Pew pew, pew 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 pew, dead. With the rebel ship defeated, you quickly salvage what you can, which is a 1 missile, 1 drone, 92 scrap, excellent. Contact the survivors. The survivors send a message. Thanks for the support. I don't know how much longer we could have held on. Take some supplies, we probably won't need them at this point. 3 fuel, 2 missiles, 35 scrap. Oh, look at all this. 9 drones is a little bit concerning. We might need them. No store in sight, so let's just maximize this. And the piloting. Why not? Onwards. You scan the area, finding signatures for only a small trade vessel. However, as it approaches, you see the silhouette of rebel scouts. You run the scanners again and discover the registration is fake. You move in to attack. Okay, let's have a look. Laser 2, heavy laser that does 2, so now we're immune to their lasers, bomb that could be anything, and a medical bay, which is quite annoying. Okay, we'll ion blast the shields and burst laser the medical bay to turn it off, and then jump in and kill them. We're going to get a crew kill, as long as the bomb's not anything evil. It's only a small bomb, that's okay. Half the time it will hit empty rooms and not do any damage, it's not doing any hull damage. As long as our ion blast keeps hitting and things don't set fire to my weapons. Oh, that's so annoying. It's fine, they'll fix it fairly quickly, and at least the ion was kept running. As long as the ion's running, keeps the shields down. Right, as soon as our medbay gets damaged, we're going in. And we missed with both shots. That's embarrassing. Hooray! Right, let's get in. Let's killify them all. You know what, I'm kind of tempted just to send in the other lot as well. I think I will. You guys can go here, and then the burst laser can actually damage the shields. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine, this is fine. You guys need to go into shields. Into the shields, there he goes. And these two can come down here and provide fire, good. Didn't want that to take any longer than it had to. We took no hull damage here, that's fantastic. You find a weapon system on the ship with no crew to stop you. You can install it on your own. 38 scrap and a hull beam. Useless, but thanks. Just heal everybody up. And let's move on. A number of large transports are being pursued by a rebel bombing squadron. One bomber has managed to slip through the defensive fire and is poised to wreak havoc among the enormous yet vulnerable transports. There's time for you to advance and take it out, so let's get on it. You move in to intercept. Okay, oh god. This is a combat drone Mark II. This flies very fast, so these guys will be taking down shields a lot. They have a laser that does 2 shots, a mini beam, and a missile. So they don't have a medical bay. They do have pretty good doors. So we're going to just jump into the piloting, start killing the crew. I'm going to start ioning the shields because I really need to damage the drone control, because these things can strip away our shields and we can actually get damaged here a fair bit. I just want to do a little bit of damage to the drone control. That's all I want, man. Just a little bit. Well, we turned off the combat drone 1. I also turned off my own medical bay, like an idiot. Right, let's... Good, turned off the combat drone Mark II. That's the main thing we wanted to do. Jump back in, he'll stop repairing it. It's come back online anyway. Now it's offline again, excellent. This is the win. They killed my defense drone and we took a hit. With the rebel ship defeated, you quickly salvage what you can and move to contact their prey. So from the fight we got another 2 fuel, another 1 drone, another 87 scrap. Contact the survivors. The survivors send a message. Thanks for the support. I don't know how much longer we could have held on. Take some supplies, we probably won't need them. Another 4 fuel, 1 drone and 34 scrap. Nice. 10 drones is a bit more like it. And our repair station's been taken over, so let's backtrack. Wah, 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 wah. And onto the base. Okay, what do we need to upgrade? I don't really want the weapons to get hit. I don't really want the drones to get knocked offline. I could do with a faster med bay. Maybe the drones as well. Unlike the Kestrel, see, I told you we're nowhere near maxed out everything. So this is us for the flagship fight. Well, we want our dodge up maximum. 55% is excellent. We need the defense drone out. We need the teleporter ready to go. What we'll do, we'll teleport the original boarding crew into the missile, get rid of that, and then these 2 can go into the other weapons to get trained up. And maybe, Cremity and Astead actually. Get as many people trained up to level 3 as we can. And then we'll do our usual Hermes missile there, mid bay, turn it off, jump in, kill as many as we can, jump out, get rid of the crew in stage 1, because we know what stage 2 and 3 are like. You ready? Let's do it. Here comes the flagship. Defense drone out. Crew are ready to go in. Quite a good thing about this ship being so small is that your defense drone has a really tight circle and it intercepts missiles pretty well. It very rarely misses, as we just saw. Right, these 2 can go in and get rid of the ion, even though we have the ion augment. Well, we have pretty good augments. And we've barely found anything. It's been a really lean run. That's the missile and the ion out. Let's get rid of the beam. Don't need the defense drone anymore. We don't really need to be dodging anymore. You can turn the Hermes, get it charged up because it takes forever. Hooray! Who's that? That's dead. Yeah, oh well. That's fine. Okay, that's been smashed. Let's get them back here. So we really need Aztec to be in here to get this missile charging as fast as it can. Again, we'll wait for it to cloak and then decloak, and then we'll have a go with the Hermes. It would be nice if we could kill 2 people per jump in, because this thing is going to take 3 hull off each time we fight it. There are 7 crew to kill, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we're only killing 1 at a time, we can only do it 5 times. We won't be able to get rid of all the crew. Boom. Fingers crossed we can kill 2 people. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Luckily it missed. But we did only kill 1 person. Damaging it is not as good as disabling it. Because obviously when it's damaged, their crew are in there repairing it and they're all maximum repair guys anyway. So we're going to have to wait until it cloaks and then uncloaks again. And then we'll go in and kill another 1. If we're lucky, it'll set fires. If we're lucky, it'll do a breach. It didn't do either last time. And that 1 person we killed was actually on his way to the med bay when he left the room and when he died. So we only just killed 1. Right, hit it. Boom, good. And it'll take it out slightly longer to fix it because they had to run someone in. Oh, we'll kill at least 1 this time. Just 1. Damn. Well, we might not get rid of all the crew in this stage. Can't be helped, it is what it is. I'm going to have to wait for them to repair and get out and then cloak and uncloak again. Having less crew to deal with in the next stage is better than having all these guys. The problem we're going to have is that in the next round they do have a defense drone and it will shoot down our missile, so we won't be able to disable the med bay. Which is why I always prefer having bombs. Still no breach on fire, which is really annoying. Again, we're only going to get to kill 1. Two. Oh, pleasant surprise. It does only have 9 hull left though, so we can only fire this Hermes another twice. Mind you, there is only 3 crew left. We might be okay. We might actually kill all the crew. I think I'm going to jump our guys into the engine room and then bring in the other 2 straight after. Try and do it that way. As long as it hits. Good. Straight in there. This has gone wrong. Whoops. Oh, damn. They've gone to fight the fire, of course they have. Why wouldn't they? Now we're stuck in here whilst they're repairing that. Well, I made a right tit of that, didn't I? Oh well. We tried. We failed, but we tried. We just have to kill them. Bye. Stage 1 done. Didn't kill all the crew. Quite annoyed about that, but it is what it is. Again, let's wait for stage 2. And here it comes. Defense drone needs to go back out. We need to get straight into the missiles. And then straight into the beam. Problem is, when the missile's dead, we can't get rid of the defense drone 1 because we still need to defend against its constant boarding drones, which is really quite annoying. That was loud. Here comes the big swarm. Beam's dead. They've shot down our defense drone, that's bad. Now we need to start thinking about things. We're going to have to try and knock down the shields with the ion, and then maybe... I'm really not sure how to deal with this now. Yeah, we're just going to have to use the burst laser to either damage the drones or the medical bay. Med bay would be the better one, if we can. The longer this goes on, the more defense drones it's going to kill. We're just going to have to yellow everything. Here it comes. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. This is slow and painful. So far, we have only taken 1 hull damage, which is about 10 less than I thought we were going to take. Cool, the medical bay's offline, that means we can jump in. That's fantastic. Let's stop shooting the medical bay. Start shooting the drone bay. Excellent. Yeah, it looks like they did actually run out of drones. Good. Well, this makes stage 3 easier because there's no one left to board us, no one to stop us running around. Bit of a struggle, but we got there. Cool, Cremity's gone level 2 combat as well, that's excellent. Nicely done, Cremity. Nicely done indeed. Let's actually get off the ship before it explodes. It's only got 3 hull left. Good show. Cool. Okay, another load of stuff that we don't need. We don't really need to upgrade anything. Maybe the sensors. Right. Let's see if we can kill this thing. Deep breath. Here we go. Ion blast. Constantly at the laser. Burst laser. Constantly at piloting. Defense drone 1 out. To defend against the missiles. Combat drone out. To chip away at the Zoltan shield along with everything else. Because we can't board until that's down. As soon as the shield goes down. Right. Now instantly what I'm going to do is I'm going to depower the combat drone and put it into dodge, just so hopefully all the missiles miss. Yes they did. And then we'll depower dodge and put the combat drone 1 back on to keep chipping away at this. Good, that's done. Dodge can go back up, this can go on, and we're into the missiles. Here comes the first laser blast. Cool, most of them missed. One of the missiles hit, it's okay, only did 1 hull damage. Caused a fire in an empty room, close to a vent, we're fine. And the fire's out. Good. Shot down 1, 2 missed, that's done. Don't need this anymore. Could do with the teleporter being faster so we can get back on board sooner. Here come the lasers. Shot our drone, don't really care about that. Right, we don't need to exit within 10 seconds, so we'll repair our hull. These guys will knock the shields down. Good, we're starting to get some ion on their laser, which will disable it eventually. Or will it? Yikes, we're on fire! The shields are on fire. This is bad. We've taken some hull damage. This is bad. Everyone is an Engi or a human that's really fast at repairing. This is good. The shields are down. Don't care if they're smashed or not. We'll put the laser on just to smash them. Hull repairer has repaired. Let's heal everybody. And the Zoltan shield's gone back up, but it will come right back down because the piloting is 0, so everything will hit. And we're just smashing through it. Everybody's just about healed fully. Yes, they are. Good. Cool. We set it on fire. Not that it matters much. Just have to wait. Three more cycles. It's got 3 hull left. It's got 1 left. 1 more shot. Come on. Come on. Just in case, we'll put out the hull drone. Excellent. Hooray! That was a hard fought victory. That was a really difficult run. Remember, sectors 3, 4 and 5 were absolutely appalling. We damn near died. We barely had anything. And then sector 6 rode into the rescue like an absolute boss. Final score is absolutely pathetic. It's not even on the scorecard. Oh, that was absolutely horrible. Did not enjoy that. I hope you did. I hope you got some enjoyment out of that. Now, another unlock we would have done, if this was a real game and we hadn't have already unlocked everything, when you complete the game with the Engi Type A or Type B, you unlock this, which is the Federation Battlecruiser. And this has a very unique thing. It starts off with a rock and an Engi and a mantis and a human, so 4 crew, and they're pretty good ones at that. Starts off with a burst laser Mark II, which is good. No augmentations, no drones, enough room for 4 weapons. So it's a huge big ship, which means that defense drones have a little bit of trouble protecting it, as they fly around it in a huge big circle and they often miss, and it gets a real pain. Venting wise, it vents at the front and vents at the back, and nothing in the middle, so controlling boarding crew can be a pain. What this is the artillery beam. This is a very special beam laser. You don't control it, it just does its spool up, as they call it, cooldown. So after 50 seconds at level 1, it fires and it does 1 damage per room hit. You don't get to choose what it hits, it just draws a line on its own through the enemy ship, but it ignores all shields. And that can be extremely funny if you upgrade it to like maximum level. Every 20 seconds it just draws a line across the enemy ship and absolutely decimates them, and there's nothing they can do about it. Being a beam, it always hits, and being the special artillery beam, it always ignores all shields. Theoretically, you can win any fight at all with just this weapon if you can tank damage long enough for it to spool up. The ship advancements for unlocking the B type are Master of Patience, which is use only the artillery beam to destroy an enemy ship whilst taking no hull damage in return. Fairly easy to do in Sector 1. You get your level 2 shields, makes you impervious to almost everything in Sector 1, and you just sit back and let this thing kill them. Diplomatic immunity. Whilst using the Federation cruiser, use your crew in 4 blue event choices by Sector 5. It's not really something you can aim to do, it's just something that happens. Artillery Master. Get to the Sector 5 in the cruiser without upgrading your weapon system. Again, it's fairly easy to do. As I just explained, if you can tank the damage, you can upgrade this. Don't bother upgrading this at all. I mean, that's fairly easy. The B type is pretty cool. Starts off with a slug and a Zoltan and a human, only 3 crew. Venting wise, it vents at the side and here at the back. It's actually a little bit better for venting than the A type is. Starts off with dual lasers, which is the laser that fires 2, and a missile, so that's pretty nice. And it starts off the level 2 artillery beam. Other than that, that's it for this. So in the next playthrough, we could do the Rock Cruiser, because we unlocked that during this. Or we could do the Federation Battle Cruiser. If you have a preference, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just probably do the Federation Cruiser. Until we meet again, do take good care of yourselves and all those around you. Goodbye.